Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome into Undisputed Live from Los Angeles. I'm Jen Hale, here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp.
Welcome back,
to host the Emmys. Thank you, thank you.
You ain't know that, Skip?
Oh, did you tell her to say that?
No, Skip.
Am I right?
Skip, I was
Didn't tell me, no.
Skip, I was trying to keep this under wraps, but you know you got a big gig on Sunday.
Really?
Co-hosting the red carpet with Jenny McCarthy and Kelly Osbourne.
Are
Yours
you really?
truly. Yeah!
How did you rate that?
You know.
Boy, they're really reaching now.
They reaching. Talking to Viola Davis, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah?
Yeah, got some big names lined
Somebody turn up sick or what? I don't know.
He's going to be rubbing elbows with all the hot shots.
Everybody turned them down and it's like, okay, let's ask Shannon.
Somebody's trying to compete with me today, but somebody doesn't have a Lil Wayne chain like I do. We're going to open the whole shirt up.
Keep that thing on me.
I think you can't compete when it's covered up.
I'm surprised you was talking about, no shirt, no tie again, no tie again.
All you can hope for is a tie.
I don't do ties. We don't do ties over here.
All right, guys, so much to get to this morning. Tons on our plate. Have we discovered Dak's greatest weakness?
What?
Skip's not going to like talking about that one. Also, this one sticks with me. Will Sean Payton actually be happier without Drew Brees? We'll explain that theory. First, though, we've got to talk about Antonio Brown. Yesterday, Nike dropped AB as a sponsored athlete. Now, AB's second accuser, the woman who revealed to SI.com that Brown made an unwanted sexual advance on her, says Brown also recently sent her threatening text messages in a group thread with 3 other people. In those messages, the number that's labeled as Brown's accuses the woman of making up the story for money. The woman's lawyer sent a letter to the NFL calling Brown's conduct, quote, intimidating and threatening to our client in violation of the NFL personal conduct policy. Hot, thick, and Shannon, how do you think this will impact the NFL's decision about Brown?
Skip, I think it's going to make it a lot easier for them to remove him from playing at some point this year.
I agree.
Skip, if you don't mind, let's take the Nike dropping him as an endorsee. I don't think anybody's surprised with that. We saw the helmet company, Zenith, do that last week.
They did.
I don't think anybody wants to be, even the allegation, even sometimes the mere mention of impropriety in situations like this, brands do not want their name associated with that player. Now, I think if these allegations were to be found untrue or just turns out to be just allegations, I believe maybe these brands would have come back to AB. But given what has transpired over the last 24 hours, Skip, I think that's highly unlikely now. Skip, AB has a problem. Either he does not think the rules are applicable to him, or he has a problem controlling himself.
Agreed.
What would make you think that by someone accuses you of doing something, and the way you want to go about and handle this situation, you elicit her in a group, you threaten her, I guess not threaten, but you put her in a group thread with some other people and going back and forth. Now, either 2 things are at play, Skip. Either he did not know he had included her in the group thread.
By accident.
Or he deliberately did that to let her know, I'm coming for you.
Correct.
Those are the only 2 things that are at play here. But if you notice, Skip, everyone else is replying, except who, Skip? The attorney. Because he knows how he get. I'm not about to lose my license.
He was on there, too.
Yes.
AB's attorney.
I'm not about to get disbarred. Skip, that would be the equivalent. Let's just say for you and I, me and Skip, we robbed the bank. Wells Fargo right up here on the Avenue of the Stars. Now, our good friend, Jen Hale, is the branch manager. Hey, Skip, how much money we get from Wells Fargo? And we copy Jen, and Jen is in the group thread. That's what AB did. Does he not understand, Skip?
That but there was method to this madness. There would be no method to that madness, right? What good would that do? But this could do him, in his mind, some good to threaten, intimidate her into shrinking back and not coming after him.
But guess what she did? She went right to her attorney. Her attorney got and sent it right to the NFL. Skip, the general rule of thumb is that you're not to have contact. If somebody accuses you of something, you don't have contact with that person, because anything that you do, they're going to look at it as you're threatening them or you're trying to intimidate a potential witness.
Okay, but just for the record, she has made it clear to Sports Illustrated and then to the NFL, I seek no remuneration here.
Right.
I don't want any financial return here from him. I'm not seeking that.
Right.
So the point is, you're threatening a witness who doesn't even want to be a witness, right? Like she doesn't want anything from you. So why wouldn't you just leave it be?
Well,
right?
Skip, I don't know at this time, and so I don't know if that maybe that changes over time. Maybe she wasn't until he took it here. Because sometimes, Skip, you know what? I ain't got no problem. I'm gonna just leave well enough alone. But you keep bringing me into this fray. I'm gonna give you something to get upset about. Skip, why would he do this? Well, I mean, look, leave well enough alone. You have something enough, a big heaping already on your plate.
I would say.
You don't need to add anything else to it. Skip, it's going to be hard-pressed for me to believe that another Tuesday will pass without the NFL having a face-to-face conversation with Antonio Brown.
Yep.
And rightfully so. I don't know what he's thinking, Skip. I don't know what he hoped to gain from this.
Yep.
Because right now you're radioactive. And the Patriots are doing a great job of shielding some of that radioactivity. They put you on the field, you're playing, they're winning, and they've done a great job. You had to answer questions yesterday of shielding you from the media because you didn't talk Sunday after the game. You didn't talk yesterday.
Yeah, you did. You briefly did.
Yeah, I'm talking about you didn't talk Wednesday.
Right.
You briefly talked yesterday.
Yeah.
So you'll be done today. You're not going to talk Saturday.
No.
Probably won't talk again Sunday.
Yeah.
So they've done a good job. But somehow you just feel, you just pull the tarp off and just let everybody like, okay, this is who I am. Skip, I don't get him. But it just goes to show you, and I said this, Skip, and you go back in 2016 when he did what he did, I said, he doesn't get it. I said, but I do. Well, I'm done. I'm out.
You were out.
And he's gonna continue to exhibit this type of behavior until there's some sort of punishment. See, there haven't been any punishment yet, Skip, because guess what? When he did what he did in Kansas City after the divisional game, he got rewarded with a contract. He acted out and said what he said to Mike Mayock and threatened Mike Mayock. He got another $15 million from the Patriots. So there have been no ramifications for his behavior.
Which is why he continues.
There you go. And so it's going to be hard for me to believe that at some point the NFL does not have a conversation. I believe it's coming sooner or later. I would be shocked if it doesn't happen Tuesday. And I'm going to be even more shocked if they don't sit him down for a period of time.
To all your points, how much longer can the National Football League wait to take some kind of action against Antonio Brown after Nike flat out dropped him? And just to refresh people's memories, Nike hung in with Tiger after all of his off-the-course issues.
But it was a little different. Tiger was dealing with infidelities. There was nothing going on with the sexual assault allegation. I think that's a. But even a lot of them dropped Tiger Woods for infidelities. Look at AT&T. Look at all those other sponsors.
My point about Nike is, it's always liked superstars with some edge.
Yes.
Some edge.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
But this is going over the edge.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Mr. Business is Booming is becoming so bad for business that even Nike said no after it hung in with Tiger and Kobe. We know about all those
Kobe.
issues.
Yeah,
Ben Roethlisberger hung in with him. Neymar now, Ronaldo now hung in. Again, they're all little different situations. And yet, AB, it just said, that's enough. That should reverberate in the offices in New York City, the National Football League. Nike said no.
Right.
Doesn't that mean they have to say no in some way, shape, or form? Do you suspend him for just conduct unbecoming? This has nothing to do with a rape accusation.
No.
This is beyond all that.
Yeah, Brittany Taylor is over here by herself.
That's over here, but that's over here.
By itself.
Don't know. He said, she said. We've made it clear. We just don't know.
Correct.
But we certainly respect her civil suit that she filed.
Absolutely.
But this is a whole year of just misbehavior upon misbehavior. It's incident after incident after incident. And now this is the most brazen one of all. This is the least smartest one of all because you're on the thinnest of ice, just on conduct policy, right?
Skip, we're already watching you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you got the FBI, you watching you, Skip. You know they watching you.
Right.
And still you go out and do something that caused them to say, okay, now we got to bring you in.
Well, that's just saying I'm above your law,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you,
Okay.
NFL. You don't tell me what to do.
So in this group text, he characterizes his accuser. She just told the story in the SI article.
Right, correct.
She went no farther than that. The league asked to talk to her, and she said, "I'll tell you my story from 2017." But he calls her a super broke girl, posts pictures of her children just to demonstrate she